In 1997, Kiyoshi Kurosawa released a psychological horror masterpiece that is often mentioned in the same breath as Seven or Silence of the Lambs, yet remains criminally underwatched. That movie is Cure. Before we begin, a warning. This video explains the entire movie, including the ending. If you haven't watched it, stop now. This film requires your full attention, and I highly suggest you watch it wearing headphones rather than on speakers. The original title of the movie was supposed to be Dendoushi, meaning evangelist or missionary, and that is exactly what the film is about, a conversion. While the movie has a score of 94% on Rotten Tomatoes, it falls to 7.5 on IMDb. To me, this was really surprising. So I went ahead and read all the negative reviews from the platform, and the result was even shocking. Some people found the movie to be slow, boring, or lacking closure. Honestly, I pity those viewers. In an age of ruined attention spans, Cure filters out the impatient people. It doesn't spoon-feed you everything. Kurosawa respects his audience to piece together the message. The movie does bring a certain closure, but it reveals its secrets at its own pace. The long takes, the constant background drone of machines and wind, the repetitive shots of empty rooms, these aren't boring choices. They are a weapon. Just as the villain Mamiya hypnotizes his victims, Kurosawa uses these techniques to hypnotize us, the viewers. The film wears you down, lowers your guard, and creates a sense of unease that intensifies as the movie goes on and remains with you even after the movie ends. The plot seems simple on the surface. A wave of murders hit Tokyo. Ordinary law-abiding people suddenly commit murders. They carve a large X into the victim's throat, but when caught, they have no memory of why they did it. They are confused, dazed, and innocent. Enter Takabe, a restless detective whose personal life is crumbling. His wife is suffering from severe mental illness and the stress is cracking him open. He is the perfect target for what's to come. The killer isn't a mastermind. He's a driftless psychology student named Mamiya. But here is the genius detail most people miss. Mamiya isn't the source of this evil. He's just a vessel. The movie hints that this specific form of mesmerism, hypnotism so extreme it becomes supernatural, has existed since at least the end of 19th century. The mesmer is not a single person, and its embodiment has been passed down from one vessel to the next. The vessel becomes an empty cell, a conduit or evangelist capable of using mesmerism. We know Mamiya only mastered this 6 months ago. How do we know? He rented a house and paid for exactly 1 year upfront. He had money, he had a plan, and he knew his mission had a time limit. He likely received the infection from a previous vessel, marked by the burn scar on his back, a scar stated to be recent. Mamiya is the current missionary, and his job is to find the next one. Mamiya identifies Takabe as unique. Unlike the other victims who lose their minds, Takabe can listen. He retains his reason. During their meeting in the cell, specifically when Mamiya uses the lighter flame, he realizes Takabe is resisting the command but accepting the truth. The transfer isn't instant. It's a slow infection. We see Takabe change. He becomes colder. When his friend and partner commit suicide, Takabe shows a terrifying lack of remorse. He isn't grieving, he is observing. Crucially, Takabe is smart and even cunning. I believe Takabe actually helped Mamiya escape his cell as a sign of giving in completely, thereby agreeing to complete the ritual. In the climax, Takabe tracks Mamiya to the abandoned hospital. He shoots and kills him. In a standard movie, this is the hero's victory. In Cure, this is his defeat. By killing Mamiya, Takabe completes the ritual. The burden has been passed. This brings us to the true ending. We see Takabe in a restaurant. He is well-groomed, eating peacefully. The stress is gone. This simplifies his burden, that is his wife, is no longer an issue. Now, I don't think Takabe butchered his wife personally with an axe. He's too smart for that. He likely used his new power to instigate someone else to do it, or perhaps manipulated her in a situation where she died. The proof is in the final seconds. Takabe looks at the waitress. We don't hear what he says, but moments later, the waitress picks up a knife and walks towards her boss with a blank face. The cycle continues. Takabe is the new evangelist. He is the new carrier of the cure, hiding in plain sight as a figure of the law. And that is why Cure is a masterpiece. It respects the audience enough to not spell everything out. It uses sound and atmosphere to pull you into the same trance as the characters. It is a story about how madness is contagious and how the scariest monsters are the ones we create to free ourselves from societal pressure. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have, now you know that the movie didn't just end, it passed the burden to you.